I want to show you how to obtain your Pennsylvania dealer license. A Pennsylvania used motor vehicle dealer license is a very lucrative way to get into the car industry. With this license, you can buy vehicles at wholesale dealer auctions at low wholesale prices, and you can sell them at high retail prices. And when you sell vehicles that you bought at dealer auctions, you're going to realize the markup's so high, you probably wish you would have gotten a Pennsylvania dealer license many years ago. In addition to obtaining your Pennsylvania dealer license, it really opens doors to offering financing. You'll be able to sell very lucrative extended vehicle service contracts, which can actually add thousands of dollars to the profits of every sale. You can get into F&I, which I'll talk about in a moment. You can also legally export vehicles to other countries where there is a huge demand for certain models, and that can really drive your profits much higher. If you are getting into exports, I have another video in this playlist that's going to cover that process extensively. And by the way, if you're aware of a country that has a need for a specific vehicle right now, I'm going to ask you to please let me know in the comments below. You can get into the very profitable F&I side of selling when you have a Pennsylvania dealer license as well. F&I stands for finance and insurance, but includes many aftermarket products such as vehicle service contracts, which provide coverage for repair after the manufacturer's warranty expires, and they often have very high profit margins for the dealer. Guaranteed asset protection, that's gap insurance, and that can pay the difference between the insurance payout and the loan balance if the vehicle that you sell is ever totaled or stolen. Gap insurance is very lucrative for the selling dealer. You can sell credit life insurance, which pays off or covers loan payments if the customer is incapacitated, things like that. You can also sell prepaid maintenance plans, which covers oil changes, tire rotations, and other scheduled services in advance. That can be very lucrative for you if you do have a small garage. You can sell tire and wheel protection, paint, fabric protection, dent protection. You can also sell key replacement programs, anti-theft GPS tracking systems, windshield protection, which covers chips and crack repairs. A very lucrative side of the industry is selling a roadside assistance program, which can provide towing, jump starts, lockout services. F&I can triple or even quadruple the profit of every vehicle sold from just the markup alone. F&I is an extremely high profit sector of the dealer industry, and you can certainly do that as well. Simply put, obtaining a Pennsylvania dealer's license provides access to low-cost vehicles, higher profits, and unlimited growth potential in a booming automotive market. And if you watch to the end of this video, I'm going to give you direct contact information with the Pennsylvania dealer license section. This is also part of a playlist. I have about 3 hours of Pennsylvania-specific dealer license information for you at the end of this playlist. Also, if you watch to the very end of this video, I'm going to show you how to get a free trial and a $250 credit for the best dealer management software program that I've ever used, and it's going to run your new business with a few clicks of the mouse, and basically will allow you to use this software for about 5 months at no charge. I'll talk about that at the very end of the video. Here's an overview of what you need to do to obtain your Pennsylvania dealer license. You're going to need to get a Dealer Surety Bond, register with the Pennsylvania Corporations Division. You need to get a sales tax number, meet location requirements, and then you're simply going to complete an online application, which I'll talk about here in just a few moments. First of all, you need a Dealer Surety Bond. That's one of the first steps in obtaining your Pennsylvania dealer license. You must obtain the bond in the amount of $20,000 if you're not issuing plates, and $30,000 if you are issuing plates, okay? And I'll talk about that more extensively, the difference between those, in your Pennsylvania dealer license playlist at the very end of this video. Now, through my 20 years of helping entrepreneurs like you get their dealer's license, I have found how to obtain the cheapest dealer surety bonds with the quickest manner. The best approach is using a quoting system that instantly checks your credit score and matches you with the bond carrier that specializes in serving customers with specific credit profile. This targeted process can save you hours of phone calls and research. And in most cases, I have found it's going to deliver the lowest bond quote the very first time. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. Now, if you are going for the $20,000 bond to get started, which I'm always going to recommend when you're getting started, to just get the $20,000 bond, I want to show you a graph that's going to show you the cost of your bond. It is based on your credit score. And I want you to be aware, if you start contacting bond companies directly, your bond prices could be substantially higher than the ones that you see right here on the screen. If you do have a couple of blemishes on your credit score, you're going to see those higher bond prices down towards the bottom there. But I do believe one of the biggest mistakes that any dealer can make is not getting a dealer's license simply because your bond price is too high. Maybe it's more than what you think you can afford. I always recommend that you go for it regardless of your bond price and credit score, because once you get your dealer's license, your income should rise. And in most cases, it should rise dramatically. And your bond renewal will be just a fraction of your profits in most cases. And when your income rises, your credit score is going to probably get better, which is going to lead to lower price bonds in the future. But the quote that I'm going to show you here in a moment, you can schedule those out. So if you have a terrible credit score, that's okay. Folks like you get bad credit sometimes. So anyway, I'm going to show you how you can easily make monthly payments, which is to be just a fraction of your profit. So you can, to get the cheapest bonds, go to dealerslicense.com. Once again, that's dealerslicense.com. Click on the bonds link at the top of every page. You're going to scroll down and click on the free Pennsylvania Dealer Surety Bond quote link that you see right there. It can take a little bit for this quoting system to load, so please be patient. It can take 30 to 45 seconds to load, so please be patient as that quoting system loads. You will need to enter some information, including your Social Security number. It's going to need to do a real soft credit check, which will not affect your credit score. And then your bond's just going to pop up on the screen. Your bond is just a PDF, so you're going to need to sign this, as you see right here, and submit it with your dealer license application. And basically what a bond does, it just ensures the state of Pennsylvania that you're going to operate with a very high level of ethical standards. So don't forget to sign your bond when you're applying for your license. And the second page of that bond is what's called your power of attorney, which is already going to be pre-signed. So your bond is a 2-page form. It's going to have your first page, which is the bond. You need to sign it. And then you'll also get your second pre-signed page, which is your power of attorney. You need to make sure that 2-page document is scanned on your computer, and then you'll submit that with your application. So once again, just go to dealerslicense.com, click on the bonds link there, and hopefully I'll be able to assist you to get the cheapest bond possible on the first quote. Now, you will need to register with the Pennsylvania Corporation Bureau, which will allow you to get your Pennsylvania sales tax license, which will allow you to easily charge sales tax to a customer when you're selling a vehicle. And by the way, I'm going to show you a great software program at the end of this video, which will automatically compute and charge Pennsylvania sales tax for you. If you've never owned a business that charges Pennsylvania sales tax, it could not be a simpler way to do that. So I'll show you at the very end of this video. That's also going to be covered extensively later on in the playlist for you as a Pennsylvania dealer at the end of this video. If you have any questions about business filings or sales tax licenses, you can call the Corporations Division directly. That's going to be 717-787-1057. Also, if you have any questions about corporation or business entities, things like that, you can drop an email to ra-corps@pa.gov. Okay, once again, that's ra-corps@pennsylvania.gov. Now, you want to go to them directly, you can go to pa.gov or just, easily Google Pennsylvania Corporations Bureau that you see right there. And you'll land right on the Corporations Bureau website, which allows you to easily register your business and get you compliant. And later on at the end of this video, you'll see that Pennsylvania Dealer Video Playlist, which contains a lot of additional videos and screenshot by screenshot video that shows you how to do this correctly with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Next, I want to talk about your location requirements. The location that you're using must be zoned to have a dealer's license, okay? So I want you to be very aware that you can call your city hall or your courthouse and find out exactly what the zoning is, but you don't ever want to go buy or rent or lease a place because you want to make sure it's zoned. But you do have to own it or rent it or have legal access to it. Must be separated from an adjoining wall or resident by partitions. Now, the state does allow in some scenarios you might be able to get a dealer license at your home, but most zoning in any city, Pittsburgh, Harrisburg, Philadelphia, they're not going to allow you to have a dealer's license at your home. Okay, so please keep that in mind. You might possibly have a trailer with skirting and permanent foundation if your zoning allows it. So the first step is to find a location that you think might work and call your local zoning office at your city hall or your county courthouse. Now, no matter what building you're using, you need a private office with a desk and a locking file cabinet and some type of phone, preferably a phone that's listed in the business name. So please do keep that in mind. The phone has to be listed under the dealership name. You're also going to need a sign on that building that's visible to the public, and you have to post your business hours. Now, I'm going to break that down very extensively later on in your Pennsylvania playlist that's at the end of this video. You will need a display area to have a retail license. It can be indoors or outdoors or partly indoors and outdoors. So maybe part of your display area is on the outside of the building. Maybe you have it on the inside of the building. The state of Pennsylvania wants you to have an area that's large enough to display 5 vehicles of the type you're selling, okay, with their doors open, technically, so please keep that in mind. It has to be physically separated from any other adjacent business parking. So, there are actually companies that specialize in renting Pennsylvania dealers their properties. So if you are aware of any of those, please leave a comment below or maybe leave their contact information below to help other dealers that are looking for a property. Once you've completed those steps, you're going to scan your bond, your insurance, if required, sales tax license, owner ID, photograph, and any type of corporation documents. And then you'll easily be able to apply right on the pa.gov website, as you see right here, like I showed you just a moment ago. If you have any questions, I want to give you the Board of Manufacturer Dealers and Salespersons contact information. This can be extremely hard to find, by the way, and here it is for you, 717-783-1697. You can always call them, reach out to them for additional or specific questions you might have about obtaining your Pennsylvania dealer's license. And I want to remind you, if you play to the end of this video, I have a very extensive Pennsylvania dealer license playlist. It's going to show you how to complete titles. It really goes into step-by-step on titling, ordering dealer plates, and things like that. So hopefully that'll be helpful for you. That'll be at the very end of this video. I also want you to be aware that, as stated earlier, a good dealer management software program is going to help you maintain compliance with your dealership and do many of the things I've showed you in your course with a very few clicks of the mouse. I want to show you the best dealer management system that I've ever discovered and what this will allow you to do. And by the way, you can get a direct link to it at dealerslicense.com. Just click on software at the very top of any page of dealerslicense.com. It's going to help you acquire any inventory. You might have a customer that tells you they want a specific vehicle that you don't have, and you'll be able to find 30 or 40 of them in about 30 seconds. So you can scan OVE, which is the online vehicle marketplace, dealer auctions, other dealer inventory, and find any vehicle that your customer is looking for. You can hide the price of that vehicle and figure out what it's going to take to have it delivered, which is right through the same website. You can connect with logistics providers, and I think you'll be able to find any customer, any vehicle they're looking for, probably within about 30 seconds, okay? I was going to show you what are called vehicle booking service. That is real-time wholesale values. The key to profits in this industry is to become a wholesale value expert. You need to know when to buy. You need to know when not to buy. So this software program connects with J.D. Power, Black Book, Manheim as well. It's also got a VIN scanner you can put on your phone. So when you're at a dealer auction, it's going to show you the wholesale price of a specific vehicle and what to expect to pay for that day. Sometimes prices will spike at dealer auctions. There are some days that you want to walk away. So having that VIN scanner on your phone is going to be a wealth of knowledge for you when you're buying vehicles at dealer auctions. It's also going to have the Pennsylvania Forms Library, and it's also going to allow you to run vehicle history reports. So I'll cover that extensively with you later on at the end of this video in your Pennsylvania dealer license playlist, okay? It's going to allow you to print window stickers, and then you can actually take a couple of pictures of that vehicle, and with about 1 or 2 clicks of the mouse, you're going to be able to post that vehicle on cars.com, cargurus.com. Going to get you on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Google Vehicle Listing with a few clicks of the mouse. And this is really going to boost your visibility and basically allows the entire country, if not the entire world, to see that vehicle that you've got for sale. It'll help you create a custom dealership website where loans can fill out loan applications right on your website if that's helpful. It's got online finance tools and what's called the deal driver. So no matter where your customer is located, you can just type in their email address, and this software will automatically send all the Pennsylvania documentation to that person so they can digitally sign it, they can get a loan, and then you can easily line up a shipper to take the vehicle from your location to no matter where it's going to be going. So Deal Driver is a great way to help you with your online sales. Now, I want you to be aware you're going to be able to get a loan for every customer regardless of their credit score, and they can make payments to the lending company, and then these lending companies will usually wire transfer that entire purchase price into your checking account, usually within 24 to 48 hours, sometimes a little bit quicker than that. And in the unfortunate incident that your customer maybe stops making payments, you've got your money, and the third-party lender is going to go out and find a recovery company. You can start a very, very lucrative buy here, pay here dealership, and I didn't want to skip that one. It'll also do all of your electronic title paperwork for you. Now, the lucrative buy here, pay here market is something you can certainly get into with your own dealer license as well. And when you think about how a buy here, pay here model works, it can be extremely profitable when you have a multitude of customers making payments to you every single month. This software does everything for you. It does automated payment processing, runs credit cards for your customers. So it'll also allow you to sell portfolios. You may not be aware of this, but the loans that you create are extremely, extremely valuable. And companies will buy them from you. So with one click of the mouse, you can partner up with Agora and sell your buy here, pay here loans anytime for immediate cash flow. So a lot of these dealer programs will start at $60 a month. I want to show you how to get a free trial here in just a moment. Now you can go straight to the Dealer Center website and you might qualify for a free trial, but you're not going to get the $250 credit in most scenarios. So if you want the 30-day free trial and a $250 credit, which literally allows you to use this software program for about 5.5 months at no charge, you're going to go to dealerslicense.com. Once again, dealerslicense.com, and then you're going to scroll right up there on a software link. You're going to click that little blue free trial and $250 credit. And you'll see our logo there. There's no code or anything. You just have to make sure that you do it from that link that's provided on dealerslicense.com, and you'll get your $250 credit as well. See our logo association up there. And this, I do also recommend that you wait until maybe you're just getting ready to receive your dealer license from the state, or maybe you just received your dealer license. That way you can ensure your free usage will last well into your first few months in business. If you start that free trial before you have your license, that's going to cut into the time that you can use it for free. So after that, you're running the dealership. So I strongly encourage you to wait till you're getting ready to get your license, or maybe on the day that you've had your license approved from the state of Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and then go ahead and start that free trial. I strongly encourage you to use a good dealer management software program. It's going to operate your dealership with a few clicks of the mouse, so please do keep that in mind. I also want you to be aware, at the end of this video, there's a very extensive Pennsylvania dealer license video playlist that's going to show you every screenshot on how to apply for your license. I'm going to break down the process to show you how to complete titles as a Pennsylvania dealer, because as a dealer, you're going to complete titles a little bit differently. So we're going to take a Pennsylvania title, break it down, show it to you. I'm going to show you how to do a deal where we're going to go buy a vehicle from an individual and mark it up and resell it on the lot. I'm going to show you how to maintain your Pennsylvania dealer records, extremely easy. I'm going to show you how to collect and remit, that is pay your sales tax that you collected to the state. And I'm also going to show you how to get your Pennsylvania dealer plates and interim plates as well. So please watch the playlist at the end of this video. Hopefully that'll help you out. In that playlist, you're going to find out how to make $319,000 a year. I'm going to show you how to export vehicles to other countries. I'm going to show you all the aftermarket profitable F&I products. I'm going to show you the best insurance policy that's best for you, how to get a floor plan, which is a loan for your inventory, how to get into dealer auctions and not get burned like I did the first few times I went into dealer auctions. I'm going to show you how to get government loans. I'm going to show you how to run vehicle history reports, and I'm going to cover some secret negotiation strategies you can use when you're selling a vehicle that'll almost guarantee that you're going to get the top dollar for your vehicles. I've got a video in that playlist that shows you OVE, that's the online vehicle exchange. I'm going to show you what's best is maybe you're better to be an LLC, corporation, or a partnership. I'm going to show you how to get loans for every customers. And I hope you're finding this information very, very helpful. If you are, hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel or click the thumbs up. But if you let this play, you're going to see the Pennsylvania dealer license playlist. Or if you have other questions, just go to dealerslicense.com. Once again, dealerslicense.com will hopefully help steer you in your journey to become a licensed Pennsylvania motor vehicle dealer. So I want to thank you for watching the video. Watch the Pennsylvania dealer playlist next. And I want to wish you the very best of luck with your new business. Thank you.